crisp Canadian morning. Me and Curt, we're out here. We got our coffees. We went to Tim Hortons. We planned out our day. Curt, tell them where we're going.
Well, I really love garage sailing. So, Con, you show them the list too. Show them how we do this. So we got all the garage sales in the local area. We actually make a map and the best tactical route, so that way we can maximize the garage sale opportunity. Con even made sure to get some bartering change, so we can get the best deals possible. So now, we're gonna go to Matthew Place, and I really focused like through my whole life. I was just talking about this too, about getting like maximum charisma points. So we're gonna really lean into that this morning, and see if we can buy some video games.
What are we doing here, Curt?
I'm getting money hopefully for video games. I hope. The dream is that this should be the last time that I should have to come to an ATM for our garage sale ventures, because we should be able to turn and flip everything that we buy for a profit. $100. Most times when I come to an ATM, I feel really shameful about it because I'm usually at the casino, but this is much funner. That's a problem. Damn it.
Alright, on our way to the first garage sale. How many more have we found, Curt?
Just on the way to the first one, we've already found 3 more garage sales.
3 more with more to find. There's another sign.
And another
2 more signs.
Let's have a quick look here. What do we got? These are the sales that we're going to right there. Look, it's got a big green sign. That's terrifying because it means it's really popular and the likelihood of video games being there is exceptionally slim. I just put coffee over my lips, but we're gonna try. Do you guys have any? I'd like to ask too. Do you guys have any video game stuff for sale here at all, or?
I do, but if I sell it, my grandson will kill me.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Hunter said no. Do you have any video games? No. Yeah.
Because my husband would also kill him.
Oh, that's too bad. My name's Curtis, by the way.
Hi, yeah, you recognize me. You look familiar.
Do I?
Yeah, Bob Ashmore. Who's this young fella?
I'm Connor.
Hi, Connor. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Were we in jail in Tijuana together?
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, garage sale number 1 in the books. What'd we find, Curtis?
A jovial old man.
That's about it. That's all we found.
They had video games there, but they didn't want to sell them. Maybe the next one will have something that they'll want to sell us. And okay. I found this weird Egyptian thing, but it was like $60, and I have no idea what the hell it is. So it's like, if you don't really know what it is, I don't suggest spending $60 on it. But that's maybe not necessarily true. That's a good exercise to get into, is if you don't know what the thing is, take the time. You can even go away from the sale and come back afterwards, go and search and see what it could actually be, because I've been surprised a few different times with the value of some stuff. Just because I don't value it doesn't mean somebody on the vast marketplace of eBay wouldn't buy it. There's a lot of weirdos out there, so.
It was tarot cards.
What's a tarot card?
It's for reading the future.
Okay, no, so definitely don't buy that.
Potential location number 2. Not open yet.
That's the problem. Everybody else is still sleeping, Con. We're about an hour early now. Everywhere else starts at 9. That's 4 we found, and we started off the day with 6.
And how much luck have we had so far?
Well, none of them have been open, and that one was a really, really suspect-looking trailer park shipping container sale. So it's like, you never know, though. You never judge a book by its shipping container size. So we'll see. That his name is Jeffrey. Jeffrey is running the Dakla T garage sale.
Kurt, they say the early bird gets the worm, but what does the early worm get?
Hopefully some video games.
Fucking A.
And it beats it, you know, let's think about that. So if the worm wakes up before the bird, I guess they have the opportunity to evade death. So yeah, I'd probably rather be the worm, you know?
Just gotta get up earlier than the bird.
So we pulled out $100. That'd be nice to see, like, how we can follow that journey along and, like, do a calculation. It's like a goal for today. I would like to turn that $100 into $300. Because a question you have to ask yourself is, like, can I garage sale full-time and sell on eBay for a living? Probably not in Prince George. You can at least make a little bit of money.
All right, so far we've been early to every single garage sale we've tried to hit. So what are we doing now, Kurt?
Trying to find more garage sales to be even earlier to hit. It'll pay off. We'll see. It's like this is a good opportunity for us to scope them out in advance, and at least I'm not in like a really precarious looking vehicle. Like I'm in something a little undercover, so people don't think we're super suspect. Just cruising around their house really slowly, trying to look into their garages at 8:30 in the morning. But gosh, just your friendly neighborhood undercover black canopy truck guy.
We're using some guerrilla garage sale tactics here. Just driving around looking.
Or they'll just see me cruising around and be like, wait a minute, is that the worm coming before the bird?
Alright, Kurt, while we drive around waiting for garage sales to be open, hit us with a little garage sale wisdom.
Always ask for the stuff that you want that they don't have. Power of the ask. Not only does it give you the opportunity to maybe find something that they have in their basement that they thought would be worthless, it could help them think about something that they weren't originally going to put up for sale that could provide you with a unique opportunity to get a dibs on the competition for what exactly you're looking for. And another important thing too, especially if you're looking for video game stuff like a lot of people do, it's really important to expand your horizons into selling other stuff, because video games are very, very popular and hard to come by. One thing that I've had some success with on eBay reselling is actually digital cameras. So digital cameras from like, 2000, I don't know when they came out, but I've sold some from like 05 to like 2012 style cameras. Those have been really good sellers on eBay. I haven't really experimented with too much else. I've tried selling a couple of VHSs, but nobody still wants to buy those, so I'm not going to buy those again for a little while. Those are some of the most important things that I have. And another thing too, it's like, don't be afraid to make friends, because I have, with the support of somebody else, and this is, a safe environment where we are trained professionals and you go with a friend. But yes, go into random people's basements, because you never know what you'll be able to find and what friends you'll make. Just don't do it alone.
So while garage selling, if you go into a stranger's basement, make sure to bring a friend to get kidnapped along with you.
Yeah, at least it'll make for a fun story, or at least you won't die alone.
Alright, we're closer to garage sale time. We just had our second garage sale. What'd we find?
A really charismatic young man.
A young man giving all the secrets of the garage sale.
No, we found nothing of real value. That one there was some baby clothes, some obscure children's toys, DVDs, World of Warcraft box sets. I'm not super keen on the PC stuff. I've never really had like a lot of success selling the PC stuff. Even though I did find a really interesting game once at the hospice house called Tyrian, I think it's called, and I bought it for $1 and sold it for like $9 on eBay. But anything that you can get online now, like especially going to Blizzard, isn't really worth the investment, I don't think. Plus, I just don't really like it,
Garage sale number 3 hit. What'd we find, Kurt?
A free barbecue.
Free barbecue?
Absolutely free shitty barbecue.
And there was some mountain bike stuff, which was kind of interesting, but he owned a mountain bike shop and actually did reselling himself out of Toronto. So I also looked at the pricing and stuff, kind of where he was at. He was pretty much near retail. So I was like, my comfortable place is like do like, you know, of course, classic, do like a $2 no hauler, and then you got no chance to lose any money. But I don't like buying stuff, yeah, too close to retail. And if he was selling mountain bike stuff and it was in his inventory from not selling, I mean, that's a pretty good inkling to not purchase it. And then kind of more standard kids' clothes, some books and toys. That's the real humdrum of the Sunday garage sales, especially for what has been posted for 2 days. A lot of the good stuff will have been sniped out yesterday morning before we had the opportunity to take it. So we're going to really try and capitalize today on the stuff that is just the undercover trial by finding postings. So the ones that aren't all over Facebook Marketplace or garage sale listings online. So here's to hoping that this one's got video games. And I've asked it every single one so far if they have anything, so.
Garage sale update.
Well, you see, it's like a lot like gambling, Con, because some days you hit it hard and other days you absolutely don't find a single gosh darn thing at all. We have just hit 2 back-to-back that I would classify as garbage sales. So that's a real risk you run when you do this stuff. But you know, it only takes one good one to pay off for the entire day. We're literally one PlayStation 1 video game, or as some say, oh, I have some old Nintendos in the basement, from having a really successful sale find. So we'll see what the next one brings us.
Alright, we're rolling into the next garage sale. This is going to be the one, right, Kurt?
I hope so. We're an hour early, so it's either going to make them really excited that we're just great entrepreneurs who want to take advantage of being the worm before the bird, or we could get yelled at and see if that makes our day. That's called character building too, so we'll see what happens.
No, no. Oh, perfect. Garage sale 5 or 6? 5.
Here's number 5.
5. We found some digital cameras, some old digital cameras, vintage if you will. What'd they want for them, Kurt?
Too much money. Well, they actually wanted a pretty decent price. We wanted it $50 for an old AE1 film camera, but the issue was the battery cover was broken, and with it being a bit of a question mark to whether or not it was working, it's probably a little bit more than I was willing to spend. I know the digital cameras, being a little bit newer, are more, you have more certainty that they're probably going to work. But with it being broken, I can't really look up what the lenses were worth. It could have been a decent find, like maybe sell it online for like $100, but we're still early on in the garage sale day, so I'd rather put our funds towards something that had a little bit more certainty. So we'll see on the next one.
Garage sale number 6 on the way.
Look that up. Cappuccino Scarface.
Garage sale number 6. We found our first buy.
We finally actually got some stuff that we think we could probably sell. So we got an old Brownlee, right?
Brownie.
Old Brownie 8 megapixel millimeter video camera. When did it say it's from, Con?
The 1940s, I believe.
We got the box and the manual and the camera, and then we found an old school gaming mouse, which is really interesting. And then Scarface Collector's Edition DVD set. So we bought all of that for $15. Don't necessarily have the associated values just yet, but should hopefully be a little bit of profit to be made there.
Back in the trailer park.
Round 2, and it's like never, we did say in our last note there that you never judge a sale by its shipping container, so we really do have to go and give it an honest try. And we smelled video games once today. We came across some Xbox games and some Xbox 360 games, which aren't, the ones over there weren't super collectible, so we didn't take the risk on them for $5 a piece, but we're going to see what comes up next at this sale. It looks pretty busy actually, so.
Alright, we didn't judge a book by its cover. We went and saw the trailer park sale.
And the funny thing is, I actually already messaged just one on Facebook prior to, and I didn't realize until I rolled up. They did have video game stuff there for sale, but it was off-brand video game stuff where you get to play really cool classics like Super Plumber or Green Dinosaur Island, like, you know. So nothing that's really what we're after for the old school nostalgic Nintendo or PlayStation collectibles. They had mini NES knockoff that's called the Family Entertainment System.
You never played the Family Entertainment System as a kid?
Sadly not. You know, I think I might have missed it on a really cool opportunity when I was younger. He actually, and it's cool, these other ones had a really cool name that he gave them. They're these little red and blue handhelds that are like a quasi Game Boy, but he called them the shut the heck ups for his kids. So I thought that was a kind of a nifty name, but thus did not pull the trigger, and the rest was as we figured it would be from the curb, and it was a lot of secondhand clothes, a random stereo system that you can find at any normal pawn shop. So on to the next one. I think we got 3 or 4 left here today to try and hit, so we'll see what we can do. Again, doesn't seem like we're in the video game business, I don't think. Now we're doing typewriters. Look at the size of this friggin' thing, man. But I guess just for $2, you just can't really go wrong.
Take a quick look at the haul we've got so far. Typewriter, some cameras, Scarface. Obviously we'll look at it more in depth when we get home. Alright, what'd we just find?
What's it called? Combs-in Electra 2 typewriter. So it's a collectible typewriter, actually in a really nice case. It's like the guy had it sitting in his closet for 623 years. And it looks really good. It looks like I could sell on eBay for over 100, and we got it for a toonie. So the biggest thing that we'll have to overcome as a hurdle on that is the shipping cost. Like, I think shipping on something like that's probably going to be over $100 because the thing literally weighs probably 23 pounds. So that'll be the largest thing I've actually shipped on eBay. So that'll be a really good learning experience to do a large item like that and see if I can sell something else other than video games and cameras.
And we are in the video game business, right?
Just so we're clear, we are trying to be in the video game business, but I think to get there, especially on Sunday sales, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and you got to kind of expand your horizon a little bit. So maybe we'll find some video games today. Day's not over yet.
All right, Kurt. So again, I ask, are we in the video game business?
You know what? I'm really starting to think that we're not, especially in this town. We found a collectible RCMP doll in box still with everything intact. So we got that guy for $5, and it looks like it sells online for anywhere around the $100 range. So we're gonna try our luck and see if we can turn some profit on that little munchkin. But yeah, no, definitely doesn't look like a Nintendo to me. Maybe a Nintendo to some, but not to me.
And we're on our way to the pawn shop. We've got typewriter in tow. We're gonna see if they what we'll get for it.
Yeah, maybe do a quick flip instead of having to navigate doing the large expense of shipping that heavy of an item. So we'll see if we can turn a profit on that if they're into old typewriters, and see what happens.
All finished up with the Sunday garage sailing.
We are not video game collectors and resellers. That's what Sunday garage sales told us today. But actually, you know what? I think that's the benefit of going on Sundays, is that, you know, we might not have been able to get any video game stuff. We did hear about it, and we had 2 people take our phone numbers down for future potential sales if they actually follow through. Very unlikely, but we'll see. We're going to remain hopeful. We were able to get some good deals on some other really random, obscure stuff. So yeah, we got the doll, typewriter, whole bunch of camera stuff. Like, camera stuff seems to be everywhere lately. And yeah, so now we'll go back and see kind of where we're at, what we've spent, what we have left in the Curdy's collectible startup fund for our garage sale journey, and see how much money we can extract from this sucker.
So a quick overview of what we got. We've got the Nostromo gaming mouse. We got this thing for $1 and retails about $15 to $30 from what we could find, and it's the only video game thing we could find. Next up is the RCMP mascot porcelain doll. Listings we could find for this were about $100 to $150 with the certificate, which was in the box, and we got this for $5. Next up is the Brownie 8mm film camera. This one came with all the boxes and manuals. We got it for $13. We're hoping to get at least 15 to 20 out of it. And the Kodak digital camera here. We got this for $3. Retail listings show them for about 20 to 30. And the Pocket Fujica, we got this thing for $2, and retail listings we could find were anywhere from 40 to 60, so hoping to get a profit from that. And the Minota Freedom. This one was only $1 with all the case, the manual, the box, and everything. Hoping to get about 45. And next up is the Smith & Corona typewriter. We got this thing for $2. Retails about $30, so we're hoping to get a little bit of a profit on that. And that's all we've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.